Hello, good evening. Welcome to the second in our Ballroom Champions program, the 1979 United Kingdom Ballroom Dancing Championships from the Lyceum Ballroom in the Strand in London. Well, now, last week we had the professional modern and the amateur Latin American. This week is the same, only vice versa. Now, we've already seen the amateur modern semi-finalists, so we're going to bound across the Atlantic now, bandidos, with the help of Senor Andy Ross, his singers and his orchestra, and we're going to see and hear some Latin American. And from the original 39 couples, 12 pairs on the floor for the semi-finals of the United Kingdom Championships. What are these championships about, Peggy?
Well, although they're called the United Kingdom Championships, they are in fact open to the world, as we've seen by the number of overseas visitors that we have. They're divided into two sections: the ballroom section, waltz, foxtrot, tango and quick step, the Latin American section covering 5 Latin dances, and they are for amateurs in one grade and professionals in the other.
So, ladies and gentlemen, the semi-finals are complete. We're ready to have the first of our finals. The judges who've selected the 6 couples to contest this final are arranged around the ballroom floor here in the Lyceum. And to introduce the finalists to you, my friend and colleague, Peggy Spencer.
And from Morden, we have David Sycamore and Denise Weaver's number 2. From Stoke-on-Trent, Adrian and Jane Pritchard, number 5. From Worcester Park, Kenny Welsh and Kathy Gilmartin, number 13. From Croydon, John and Christine Weiss, number 22. From London, and last year's winners, Stephen Hillier and Lindsay Tate, number 24. And from Denmark, we have last year's runners-up, Hans and Anne Laxholm, number 33.
So 6 couples to contest this, the Amateur Modern Ballroom Dance Championship of 1979 for the United Kingdom. There are 4 dances. That's tango, quick step, foxtrot. But as always, we'll start with a graceful waltz from graceful Andy Ross, his chorus and orchestra. 6 couples, 4 dances. Peggy Spencer, perhaps you'll take us through the individual dances and the dancers. For instance, couple number 2 here, the David Sycamore and Denise Weavers.
One of our most talented young amateur couples. Last week we saw them win the United Kingdom Latin Championships. And here tonight they are in the final of the ballroom. They are, in fact, 10 dance champions. And although I don't think that they will win tonight, I'm sure that they will please the adjudicators with their well-rehearsed work.
How long before they turn professional, do you think, Maggie?
Well, usually they like to win the World Championships about 3 times before they turn professional.
Now, we move on to couple number 22, still with the waltz, John and Christine Weiss.
A different silhouette here, a taller couple, elegant couple, working on good leg lines, easy, soft movement, and an appealing spin there with a nice head position and good shoulder line.
Does stature make a great deal of difference?
In the ballroom section, it could be an advantage to be tall, yes.
Well, it's tango time now. Couple number 13 here, Kelly Walsh and Kathy Gilmartin.
Showing us a very good staccato tango, strong lines, a little bit of a wobble there, but very good leg lines, good ankle strength, and this couple have the ability to make good body shapes and at the same time absorb all the music as they're doing here in this beautiful line.
It's one of those dances you have to feel right down to your toes, isn't it?
Right from your heart.
This is couple 24, Stephen Hillier and Lindsay Tate.
An entirely different silhouette, a tall couple, nevertheless doing a very, very good tango, good expression, maintaining an excellent shoulder line, using his girl to create the shapes, good ankle work and leg lines. Here we see him go into a step that features the stretch of the ankles, but at the same time he must maintain a very good shoulder line.
Tempo changes now to slow foxtrot. And we're still on that very successful couple, Stephen Hillier and Lindsay Tate.
And showing us why, in fact, they are world champions. We were watching them dance the tango, and here, in split seconds, they have changed their entire attitude, their feeling, their poise to dance the character of the slow foxtrot. And that is no easy task.
Let's have a look at this couple. Haven't seen them. Number 5, that's Adrian and Jane Pritchard.
Yes, a very, very attractive couple. Girl always looks very happy, smiling. and seem to be able to improvise in any little problems or difficulties. I noticed earlier on that they use the floor extremely well. They're seldom ever in trouble. Ah, but they were there.
This is couple number 33. Now, they're quite interesting. They're from Denmark, Hans and Anna Lyceum. Do they live and train in Britain, or do they come over for these competitions?
Well, mostly, at the moment, they live and train in this country. I think they have the feeling that they want to be extremely good. They would like to be world champions, and I think they're working to that end. They certainly have tremendous talent and are most attractive to watch.
Their prospects are good. What about dancing in Scandinavia? Is it increasing in popularity?
Well, in the amateur field, yes, they have many amateur couples, but not so many professional couples.
It's the final modern dance, and we're still with Hans and Anna Lyceum. They were the runners-up last year, Peggy.
Yes, and here again we see this championship ability to change the character of the dance within seconds, from the slow, elegant foxtrot to the quick step, with its trick steps, with its speed around the ballroom, and yet having to maintain that look as though you still have your 2 glasses of water on your shoulders.
These, of course, are last year's winners, Stephen Hillier and Lindsay Tate. Do you think Hans and Anna are going to take it from them this year?
No, I don't. I think that Stephen and Lindsay have done more than enough to retain their title.
Excellent dancing there from the amateur modern finalists. Well, now, once again, from Peggy Spencer, to find out whom the judges have picked to be the 6 couples to contest the final of the Professional Latin American Championship. Over to you again, Peggy.
Thank you very much, Terry, and I have them here. And in numerical order, not in order of merit, we have from London, Michael Stylianos and Lorna Lee, number 1. Also from London, and last year's runners-up, Peter Maxwell and Lynn Harmon, number 11. From Australia, Robert and Helen Ritchie, number 18. And all the way from Norway, Espen and Kirsten Solberg, number 21. From Cheshunt, Keith and Judy Clifton, number 24. from London, and last year's winners, Alan and Hazel Fletcher, number 31.
The professional Latin American finalists all ready for this, the final of the United Kingdom Dance Championships for 1979. Now, there are 5 dances: samba, rumba, paso doble, and jive, and we'll start with a cha-cha-cha. All right, 6 couples again for the Latin American Professional Championship. This time 5 dances. Peggy, take us through the dancers and the dances, will you? Here's couple number 21 from Norway, Espen and Kirsten Salberg.
Most attractive couple, and I love her dress tonight. I thought it looked very attractive with the colour underneath. And I think viewers will notice the disco influence into the cha-cha-cha with the various arm movements. And this couple have a particularly good ability for rhythmic feeling.
So you could say the same about this couple as well. It's a real international flavour because we've just had a couple from Norway. These are from Australia, Robert and Helen Ritchie.
Yes, a most attractive couple to watch. The girl has very good balletic action, and the boy has the ability to place her all the time in the correct position so that she can, in fact, give of her best.
What about these sensational fringe dresses, Peggy?
Yes, they dance very well, don't they? And Hazel tells me that you have to have 5 layers of those fringes to really make the dress go well.
And moving on to samba now, Peggy. This is couple number 11. Very popular, very successful. Peter Maxwell and Lynn Harmon.
And what tremendous ability this couple have, and the rhythmic feeling that Peter can put into samba music. He seems to make every movement look as though it's the most important thing he's ever done at the time he's doing it.
I'm finding it very hard to concentrate, Peggy, on the fellas here. Back with couple number 21 again from Norway. These are a very successful pair as well, Espen and Kirsten Salberg.
Yes, they like to compete in this country, you see, because there's more bite in the competitions. In their own countries, most of these couples have very few couples to compete against. And that's why they like to come here and feel that they can dance against the best in the world. Into a rumba. Go couple number 24, Keith and Judy Clifton, statuesque couple. Yes, perhaps rumba is one of the dances that this couple will excel in as they go through their professional career. They seem to have a particular ability. I think probably because Judy has developed a very, very strong leg and ankle action and gives us the right kind of feeling for this slow, sensuous music. Again, they're showing us the ability, too, to have changed from samba rhythm to rumba rhythm in a few seconds.
And that excellent pair, Alan and Hazel Fletcher, here, couple number 31, they're the 78 champions.
Yes, and what more could be said than has already been said about them? They're well rehearsed, everything they do is in good taste, they always look elegant, their work is matched, their arm movements are matched, and they're a delight to watch.
Do you think these dresses with the fringes, Peggy, and the body stockings are going to get more and more revealing?
This I don't know. I don't know. You have a contrast in the competition tonight with the Norwegian girl has got the cover-up look and the other girls have got the body stocking look. Certainly in Latin, the girl likes to feel freedom to dance. And this type of dress gives her a feeling that she's just wearing an extra skin. And that's rather important.
Dramatic paso doble here, the bullfighters dance. This is couple number 1, well known to come dancing fans and championship dancing fans, Michael Stylianos and Lorna Lee.
And who better to see dancing this paso doble? Michael works on these typical movements from the feeling of the music, and I think that he studies the angle of arms and the story, although today the story has got a lot of flamenco in it as well as actual paso doble, but he certainly gives us a very strong dance.
Well, I suppose you'd say the same about Peter Maxwell and Lynn Harmon.
Yes. He also has studied the action of the paso doble and tries to give us the complete contrast in the music and the phrasing of the music. The strong body lines from the man and the rather softer spinning actions from the girl.
Is it based on the bullfighter and his cloak? That's the original idea, is it?
That was the original idea, but because it is used for entertainment as much as authenticity, of course it has to have as many movements in it as possible that will entertain. And flamenco has crept in to give us the arm actions.
Well, it's Friday night fever time. Couple number 31 and the jive, Alan and Hazel Fletcher.
Alan just loves the jive. If we look at his face sometimes, you can see how much he enjoys this music. He enjoys the freedom, and I think most of the dancers do. Having done the 4 serious dances, they let themselves go in this one.
Yes, like Peter and Lynn here.
That's right, yes. Lapping up the rhythm and feeling the music. Perhaps not having to be quite so rigid in their technique, because they can include some rock and roll movements in the jive. See how much Peter's enjoying that.
Does anything go in this jive?
Well, not quite anything, but almost anything.
Espen and Kirsten here. In fact, those three couples are the three that are going to fight it out, aren't they? Certainly did last year.
That's right.
Ladies and gentlemen, the dancing's over, and it's time for the prize giving. And to present the prize, the Marketing Development Manager of the Coca-Cola Export Corporation, Mr. Ben Knight. Just handed to me the results of the Amateur Modern United Kingdom Ballroom Dance Championship for 1979. In reverse order. In third place, couple number 13, Kenny Walsh and Kathy Gilmartin. In second place, couple number 33, Hans and Anna Lyceum. And the winners, ladies and gentlemen, of the United Kingdom Amateur Modern Ballroom Championship for 1979 are the holders, couple number 24, Stephen Hillier and Lindsay Tate. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I hope we can ask the winners to dance an honor dance for us. So, Stephen Hillier and Lindsay Tate, once again, take the floor here at the Lyceum. Well, the old crystal ball has come up trumps again, Peggy. As you predicted, Stephen and Lindsay done it again.
That's right. And I think that if ballroom dancing were included in the 1980 Olympics, the gold medal would be safely in their hands.
Stephen and Lindsay, the amateur modern champions. Now we come to the professional Latin American results. I'll give them to you without further delay. In third place, couple number 21, Espen and Kirsten Salberg. In second place, couple number 11, Peter Maxwell and Lynn Harmon. And the United Kingdom professional Latin American champions for 1979, couple number 31, Alan and Hazel Fletcher. Well, I hope you've enjoyed our ballroom championship programs. Some marvelous dancing here in the Lyceum. We'll be back in the summer with another edition of Come Dancing. Very hard to kill off a bad thing. And we're looking forward to that enormously, all that good music and good dancing. In the meantime, thanks to the musicians and chorus of Andy Ross and his orchestra. My thanks to Peggy Spencer for the commentary, to you for joining us. And I think we could do a little better than leave you until Come Dancing with the flashing feet and lovely bodies of Alan and Hazel Fletcher.